Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Shrack, and today we have the release of the Apache, the AH64, I believe it's D variant. And I'm just waiting for it to finish downloading here. I've been hanging out with my crew a little bit while everybody's waiting for the download. Can tell that the server has been struggling a little bit because everybody's trying to download it all at once. And yeah, so I got the main patch downloaded, and then this is just the Apache update. It's like we're almost done downloading it at a very, very slow speed. Thank you, Comcast. Nobody likes you. And then it's got to install. It looks like it's about 4 minutes out. In the meantime, I'm watching other people that have downloaded their live streams. So let's hop right in.
VSI question mark?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, it's your yeah, it basically is. It's your altimeter.
It's a radar altimeter and VSI.
Also, if you're in en route mode symbology, it will show you barometric altitude.
So I'm
sorry, what was the
watching the stream right now?
As well.
What was the percent at the top left?
Torque.
Is that, could we say that's the same thing as collective, or, if you know what I mean?
No.
No, obviously not. Okay, brakes. What's the
Kinda
diamond?
is, but
What's the big diamond on the kind of like, it's not really on
center
the
line of the aircraft.
That's what I meant, yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to rockets and other weapons.
Weapon action left.
I'm not ready yet. Right, I can have...
The load rockets.
I can have Hellfires. I can have...
All right, it's done.
Rockets. The rockets can be...
Hop in there.
2.75 inch. What's the inboard launcher? What does that mean? Guys?
So we've currently
You can have two different types of rockets within a pod right now.
Chat right now, so that's what you're hearing.
And the inboard would be inboard.
Right. Okay.
To start with, I would keep it simple and just put one rocket type in.
Okay. Inboard launcher. No, I have to... Someone's going to have to look at my screen. This doesn't make sense. I've got M61 rocket pods, 5 of types, and then I've got M61 but inboard launcher on the same pylon. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you have
the inboard
you have the
silo.
ability to have two different rocket types on one pod.
Ah. Yeah.
So basically,
So you
right
have a
now
center
you have
section,
different
upper and
quadrants. So
Right.
in the future there'll be more, but right now which is
So
the center.
So
There
let
it
me
is.
try and... So
After all
I've
this
done
waiting.
one of those. So it's a rocket pod with different types of rockets within it, right?
Correct.
How many of... If you know what I mean,
believe
does it tell us
there's
that?
4 of the center ones.
They have a server
Yeah,
with
they have
them.
4
That's
centers
what
and-
everybody's in right now, I
And
believe.
then upper and then lower.
It's the grav.
A,
Right.
B, and C.
Multi-purpose penetrator, smoke,
Like AP as
illumination.
well.
High explosive DP, guys. What's that?
High explosive dual purpose.
Purpose high explosive. Brilliant. And
something else.
Hellfire, which is laser-guided anti-tank weapon. Am I right, guys?
Yep. Correct.
Correct.
Tandem heat warheads,
Why do some of them say port?
because those ones go on the left.
Yeah, if you've got an asymmetric number of missiles on the rack, it will stack them to be on the outside of the aircraft.
That's excellent news, guys. Or fuel tanks, right?
I'm so
Very
excited.
good.
Been waiting for this
Javelin
thing for a long
flare,
time.
fuel,
It's
gun ammo in percent, ammo type,
a good,
high
solid
explosive dual purpose,
couple
or
of
trace
months
trap.
late.
TP,
Training.
guys? Training practice? Tracer practice?
So yeah, I'm very excited about this
Training?
finally
Okay, fine.
coming.
Sounds a bit weird. Right, well, that was easy. What about the thumping big fucking thing above the rotor? Oh, I don't have it on. Doesn't matter.
The FDR, which we don't have yet.
Yeah, we
Alright,
don't
how
have
about
that. That's coming later.
Can you not fire Hellfires at the moment, I'm guessing?
You can.
No, you can.
They're
But
laser
we could
guided.
only use laser hellfires. Later we'll get radar hellfires, but only lasers for now.
How easy is... Okay, that's not a pilot job. That's a gunner job, right?
Correct.
All right. Okay, guys. Can pilot via brake rockets?
Yes.
All right. I think we're really getting together and really starting to gel as a team, guys. Do you feel it? I think they do feel it, really. I'll see.
You're gonna love the rocket aiming. I'll tell you that.
I'm fucking now. Here we go.
It's not going to be intuitive.
It's not very intuitive. Right.
No.
How about that? Didn't see that coming. Sarcasm, by the way. Guys, I've almost learned to fuck an Apache in 5 minutes.
Matt's video on it would be a good idea.
Nah, nonsense. You guys worry a lot.
Like
Okay.
it.
All right. Well,
I like it.
Okay, this thing does backflips really easily.
Come on.
I like the barrel rolls.
Come on. There we go.
Good evening, guys. You're not
purpose?
helping me not buy the Apache tonight, you.
Wow, we're armed up already, RC. Did you see how quick that was?
Yeah.
there's only
We're
4
ready.
pylons. So.
Right, guys, I
Only
am
get
going...
300 rounds too.
Okay, guys, do I need to laser range them?
It helps.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you how to do a laser, set this up. So, I am going to go... I'm so jerky, guys. What is going on?
Frame rate's not good right now.
What? Is this one of Iron Wolf's servers? Because it's...
No.
Oh, maybe I can turn TAC view off. Because it's almost unplayable
Yeah,
for me at the
there's no
moment.
TAC view on the server. It's not a server issue. It's
All right, well, let's try it again. Right, ground override. I know you don't normally do this, but I'm not doing it seriously. On. Next, I'm going to do the ranging. Weapon. Manual ranging. A for automatic ranging. Enter. That's that done, guys. Now, I'm going to... How do I select rockets, guys? I completely forgot them.
Your weapon action
Where's left?
switch.
Left.
Yeah.
WAS left.
Left.
Okay. Is there any way to confirm that that has happened, guys?
You have like a big staple-looking icon
Roger.
in your symbology.
And what does that mean?
That's where the rockets will land.
Oh, so the gear go up and
If
down.
you-
Roger.
No, it's not retractable landing gear.
Right, these aren't aimable, obviously. So why is the staple moving about?
Because
They
it has
are
articulable
aimable.
pylons, has articulating pylons.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow, I
both
didn't
the
know that.
Hellfire and the rocket pods.
Come
articulate.
on. Load.
Is
But
there
important thing to note, they only articulate vertically. They don't move left and right. So you have
Why
to do
does
left and
staple-
right with the nose.
Why does staple go left and right then?
Because that's
Guys.
where you're looking.
Yeah, but the rocket
That's
won't
why
go
RC
there.
said it. That's why RC was saying it is not
Oh,
intuitive.
I got it. Yeah,
to
you
line
have
up-
to,
So
you
you
have
have
to
to line up the diamond, which is the center line of the aircraft,
Yep.
and then so basically where the staple is pointing up and down, and where the diamond is pointing left to right is where
Yeah.
the rockets will land.
Yeah, I'm on it, boys. I'm on it. And
But
sorry,
there
sorry.
are-
How do I know where the rocket's going to land in terms of vertical or longitudinal?
Well, I
If
was
you
excited.
line up
It's
the
taking forever.
that staple on the
This is not
cross
normal
right
load
there,
time.
Yeah.
you'll hit. That's where they'll
Out
hit.
across. Yeah, I got you guys.
We'll let you know. The staple will go dotted.
I got
if you're
it.
out of limits.
I got it. It's showing me the yaw of the plane, isn't it? The staple showing me the yaw of the plane. So I need to get it in line with that cross. It's a bit weird. I'm not going to lie, guys.
Yeah,
well,
it's odd.
all right, I get it. Right. That is... Rockets are done, right? That was easy. Can I switch to gun? Let me see. Ah, it's so easy, guys.
Yeah. All right. There we
For a
go.
noob like me, it's super easy. I know, I'm sure there's millions of
And
other
you
stuff
can
to it.
switch to rockets. I can switch to gun.
I've actually got an M16 here as well in my side. How about that?
It's clickable too.
Wow. Okay, guys. That's rockets done. I'm not going to do Hellfire today unless we get this little bit done, but we'll see about that. So that's
Do a hot
rockets.
start. I do not need a.
I can do
cold
so we can do
start.
rockets and gun. Brilliant. Land, takeoff. I had right, guys. We need to do a
I'm gonna have to bind.
cold start,
I'm gonna have to
and
bind
then
everything.
we can go and do a mission together where we go through all the sequence of stuff, and all is well.
Oh,
and a barrel roll,
decides to
please.
load.
Right. All right. Let me add that to the end. So we're not going to do Hellfire. Barrel
It crashed.
roll.
Okay, force trim, hold most switch, R up is what I need, right?
Don't you start with trim?
Let's
Who are
try
you?
this again.
Grump.
Rump.
My
Well,
goodness.
okay, somebody that can answer my question.
Yes, you just need up mostly.
thank you.
That's all you need to start with.
Right, guys. We need to go and try a cold start RC. There's no way to do this. So out of my aeroplane RC, I'm going to quickly try it in single player.
Okay.
There's some cold start ones here on the server if you want.
Ah, how about that? Well, I need to get LC out anyway.
Yeah, they're
Where
about,
is cold
let's
start?
say, AH64 cold.
Is that what it will say? Right.
All right, at least that was quicker this time.
Right, guys. Let's do. Let me do. Oh, you know, gun cover. Yeah, gun cover button. Cover. WAS up or left, right. Okay, guys. Press the buttons. What do I do? Nice. Guys.
So it should at
Like
least
to
be
leave me hanging in
cached,
there, Cap.
so that it
Yeah,
doesn't
a little
have
bit
to
annoying.
load everything.
How do I cold start it?
Yeah. much
On the
quicker.
left,
Battery on.
Hang on.
Just-
I'm looking.
so you have a knob you can turn.
I'll turn your knob.
Master ignition.
Hang on, slow down. I can't find battery.
Oh my god.
So you have
I
a
found it. I
left.
found it. Jesus, you need to stop panicking, you lot. I found it. It's on battery. Next.
All right, that's
Beneath
much
that,
quicker.
you see APU.
APU. Flip the cover up and press it.
Done it.
But there's already some
Wait for the
experts on this
APU to
thing.
start. Nice little fire animation out the back if you watch out.
Stand by.
This is not the Apache that we're looking at.
We're going to be doing this together, you lot, by the
Some
way, so
Russian.
no screwing
There we
around.
Cool.
I'll see you in. I'll see.
Ooh, cool.
I'll see. Right, so what now,
There
guys?
she is. There she
Once
is.
the APU is spun up. One of the PCLs to
Now
idle.
the fun part.
You can do left or right. It doesn't really matter.
Can anyone... I can't even hear him, is it? Iron Wolf, can you project your voice, please? You're doing a Kelso and whispering. Kelso, can you tell me? What am I doing?
Whispering.
I'm just trying to
Talk louder.
slow down and hover. So
Right, let me tell you where I've got, guys. I've got the auto...
PCL to idle.
What's a PCL? Sorry, but I don't know what
Control
PCL is.
lever. The throttle lever on the
Got
left-hand
it.
side.
Roger. Stand by. Click on it, yeah? Or move it forward.
Home.
Alt and then home to take it off the D10. Or use the finger lifts.
I'm gonna get angry,
Same
guys.
bindings that it is in the Horner.
Well, I said alt and home and it did nothing. Am I dreaming?
Right, alt, home.
Right, alt,
Obviously.
and home.
Yeah, that's done left. Do I do it again for right?
Dude, you gotta start
Shift.
the left engine first.
Right. So, how does... Okay, so what...
So
how do I
you
start?
wait for it to pick up speed and get to idle, and then you can slowly move it forward into the fly position.
Right. Where's its speed? Can't see the gauge.
It should be on the left MFD, probably.
I'm looking. I got...
Once it starts, like it takes a few seconds to spin
Roger.
up.
I can hear
Right hand
it.
side, NG.
Nice.
Tally NG. Tally NG.
Alright, so then slowly advance the throttle to fly. And then same procedure for right. Oh, you gotta hit start, don't you, Gary?
Yeah, correct. So beneath the
Alright.
APU switch, there is two start
so I
levers.
got
One for each engine.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now.
I'll
I'll
leave
leave
you
them. Okay. So I'm getting the bindings. I got the collective, the pitch and roll. I've got the rudder, wheel brakes, zoom. What else do I need? I know I need like engine RPM or something like that. So it's not collective. Head tracker. Oh, CAS. Hands on. Okay. Gonna guess that's this thing. some setting up. Let's see. It's called HOCAS, right? HOCAS cursor. Just search. Okay, yeah, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I missed. Yeah, horizontal absolute. Comms collective. Okay, well. Make sure I. Oh, yep, did not need to invert that. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So that's rudder, left and right. Oh, I need trim. What? Yeah, right, left, down, up. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'll just do up, down, left, and right, and I'll figure out what that does. I don't want these. Okay. Does not appear to do anything. Oh. Just doing stuff. I see, so it's kind of like the Huey. Wherever your stuff is set at the time that the trim up button will set your controls to that. Well, why am I? Jesus. Goodness. That was a good start. Yeah. No issues. Look at him bobbling. Okay. There's some serious imbalance with that. Some serious imbalance with this when you take off. Okay, so this is. Okay, so you can shoot your guns, canopy jettison.
Logi in your iHeads.
No, it doesn't.
If you're going up and down,
I'm on the ground and I'm pressing up and down on the symbology switch and nothing is happening. Just so you know.
then you're not bound correctly or something's wrong.
Anyone else?
You go up twice,
Oh, it's working now.
you should have pitch ladder.
Yeah, it's just
If you
started
go
working.
down once, then it'll go into the first hover mode, and then down again will go into bob mode.
If you depress that, I think it puts you in hover mode and brings up the flight page on the one of the MPDs.
So what's the standards? Why do I need all that stuff, guys? For just normal
So-
flying?
Different stages of
Control
flight,
the
yeah.
aircraft. Gives you a flight path marker and stuff, so you can, fly in trim. And
I find it easier just to eyeball it for now. If you're used to like the shooting, that's not too bad.
Yeah. All right.
And then sort of
I'm just
the
throwing in reference of doing a video for instruction of others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Watch you guys. We'll go around that. I suppose you guys don't know what's going on. That's probably why it makes sense. But yeah, all is well, guys.
We can explain it to you, Cap.
We will. Excellent, and that will be appreciated, guys. Okay, guys, we're gonna do it. Everyone, please respawn in a cold-started Huey. Whatever the fuck this is called. Apache, please. I'm getting out and doing it again.
Sorry, this is the Grav 2 server, is it?
Yep, and only do something when I do it, so we're all in sync.
Yeah, the
give
cold
me a
ones,
second, I'll
cold
join
ones
in.
are all over there on the tarmac, so.
Okay, I guess we're doing some.
Right.
Have the password handy that they can perhaps PM.
Now go
It's on the server. It's on the Discord. Cold start.
Yeah, okay. I'll stop being lazy.
Right, guys, this is not going to be professional anyway. So, is anyone not in their cold start position?
I am not yet.
I'm not.
Right, you boys catch up. But like I said, don't. Yes, Space Chef.
Have we used all the cold slot already?
For fuck's sake, really?
I'm not going to contribute to the lag.
All right. Well, whoever can get in, get in. The other guys, don't be around here because I don't want to listen to all your engines going when I'm trying to explain about the sounds and stuff, right?
I can give up my cold slot to somebody who already has their controls panel. I don't have one.
And don't go ahead of me, guys. I'm looking at that MI8 that's parking next to me. Right, guys. I'm gonna start. Hello, everyone. Oh, God, voice is foobar. Probably fluid. And hello, everybody. What are they? Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're all doing very well. It's 17th of March, 2022, and look what's here. It's the AH64D Apache, which is very exciting. Well, we've been in it for about an hour or so, but we're going to go through and talk about some stuff. First of all, Grim Reaper, say hello.
Hello.
Hello. What you're used to, valued viewers, is that I will learn this properly, thoroughly, and then I will go and do individual bite-sized tutorials for you to do. However, things have happened behind the scenes that I'm not going to talk about in public, and it looks like from here on in I'm not going to be learning any future modules properly and giving you any tutorials unless something changes. So what I can still do is give you like a kind of no-nonsense quick video, hopefully about half an hour, just to show you very quickly how to do some kind of layman stuff. I want to go over controls, weapons, startup, IHADS calibration, takeoff, landing, maybe a bit of flight, firing the gun, firing the rockets, not firing the Hellfire. Everything today will be from the driver's default position, the pilot's default position. I want to do some stunts, barrel roll, maybe even a loop if we can, and I want to go and do some boom boom. That means shooting things, okay? It's based on fun, it's not serious, it's just meant to be absolute basics, layman stuff, get you flying. If you want to go and see the proper tutorials, then you can go and watch Wagner or whoever. Guys, so we're going to start with controls. So I've had a stressful week and my voice is just about gone. Let's start with controls, guys. Again, I'm not going to show you all of the controls. I'm going to show you the absolute layman's basics that you can use. So, AH64D Apache. Guys, please don't make noise in the background. I'm doing this. We're going to go first, axis commands. Very simply, at least, you need axis on your joystick for cyclic pitch. Also, for cyclic roll. You'll need your collective, which will be your normal kind of thrust or throttle lever for your aeroplane, and you'll need just one of those. you will need the rudder on your rudder pedals, and if you want, you can put some curvature in there. That's up to you. You will need wheel brake left and right. As you can see, I've got on my toe brakes there, and zoom view I have, but it may not be relevant for you if you're VR, and so on. And that's all the axes. Next, non-axes, and you'll be very happy to know there's almost nothing you need for layman's flight. Brake. Guys, it was weapon arm switch.
Weapon action.
Thank you. First, we're going to look at the weapon access switch. First, we're going to look at the weapon action switch, the WAS. I'm going to go here, search, and I'm going to go weapon action. For position. Up, gun. Left, rocket. What's A, guys?
Air to air.
Thank you. Air to air.
Oh.
Air to air, down, not implemented at this time. And what's right, guys?
Missile.
Roger. M. M. Missile. Right. So bind all of those, obviously, to a four-way hat. Then we're going to do our trigger. We want something for weapon trigger guard open, so we can actually push the trigger. As well as that, we've got a 2-position trigger, first D10 and second D10. Am I right, guys, in saying at the moment we only need second D10?
No, bound them both.
Okay, well, I've got them both there. That's fine. And finally, we need our... Oh, guys, what was it? Center select switch?
Symbology select.
Mm-hmm. Our symbology select switch. So let's type in here. Symbology select switch. It's a 3-position. We've got up and down. We've got depress, but for the time being, we only really need up and down. So I've set that to 2-way switch. Now that is really easy. Hardly any controls, which is a great start. Again, just for the layman. Next, weapons. Let's see what she can carry. So, armament screen. We can change, firstly, the gun. It has a 30mm directional chain gun on the front, as you know. The type of ammo. High explosive, dual purpose, or training. And we can change the amount of ammo there. We've got flare, we've got chaff, and we've got the weapon stations 1 to 4. We can have on them 1 to 4 AGM 114K laser guided hellfires, or an empty launcher, fuel tanks, or rockets. M61 pods with 19 2.75 inch Hydra high explosive dual purpose, illumination, smoke, multi-purpose penetrator, or this is kind of weird. These are mixed launchers with some rockets of one type and some rockets of another type, as described. And I think I'm right in saying, guys, that's the same for all 4 stations, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Looks
boys.
right.
Right, so that's that so far. And cut. Where next? Okay. Startup is actually really easy. We're going to go and do it quickly. I've just practiced it once and I think we got it right. So, over to the left here, master align, battery. Next, engine left, start. That was a right click. Watch now once the screen comes, APU. Let's go and get a new one, shall I? So I don't want to start the engine until APU's light's gone green, yeah, guys?
Correct. You'll see all the power come on. You'll see APU on the upper screen, and you'll see the on button on the switch itself.
Next, startup procedure, cold start procedure. It is really easy, even I can do it. So watch this. Master ignition, right click to battery. Left click, open APU cover, left click, press it. We're going to wait now until the APU is fired up and whirring, and this guy will go green. Just wait for that to happen. Guys, you can be doing it at the same time. Please don't jump ahead, otherwise it will go out of sync. I just see you get some cool flames happen when the APU is starting, which is cool. Okay, our screens are on, and we can see we've got a green light here. Now we're going to start the left engine. So, right click, left engine start. Ping! Now we're going to look here and see the speed of the left engine. When it gets to 20, then we will put the left throttle handle here up to idle with right alt and home. Done. Okay, you can see that will speed up now, carry on speeding up. In the meantime, we can get on with our right engine. Right click there, Ping. Wait for it to get to 20.
I'm not doing something right.
Okay, we're going to uncage the right throttle or put it into idle. It's going to be right shift and home. There we go. Let that stabilize at 60 or 70. While that's going, this here is the IHAD, it's the Reticle. Very quick look at it. That is essentially where we're pointing. That there is our load or our torque on the rotors. That there is going to be our magnetic compass. That there, the boys will probably explain later, to do with the altitude, PSI, and that there is going to be our airspeed. That's the layman's description. Okay, both are stable. Next, we're going to drag, left click and drag up to fly, and we're just going to leave it there, literally, until shutdown. APU can now come off, ping, close it there. And that, sir, is the engines started up. We can get rid of this master warning, it's of no consequence now. Next, we're going to align the IHADs, or bore sight the IHADs, which is this reticle here. So, we're going to go to weapon, bore sight, IHADs. Slightly awkward at this point. In fact, one thing we have to do is turn on this primary knob here to bright. You're now going to see this alignment ring assembly here. We have to get this cross here and place it in the middle as best we can, okay, like kind of like that, and then press that button there. Probably it's a good idea to bind something to it, thinking about it, but I'm not that clever, so I'm going to try and do it all in one hit. Just stand by as I try and get this sorted.
Hey, Cap.
Yep.
There is a bore sight switch on the collective, I believe.
Oh, is there really?
Correct.
Right,
Yep.
well, there you go. I'm going to do it this way. For layman. Got it. Go on, let's tell the value viewers where it is quickly on in here. Bore sight.
You go on to collective, and I believe it's collective.
Yeah, I've got bore sight polarity switch. Is that it?
Yes.
Right, there you go. Bind that. Hey guys, next countermeasures. We're going to go ping on, but we're not going to arm it here. Iron Wolf, explain why, please.
I don't know how to get my rotors going.
He's not here, but
excellent news.
You're not going to arm it because it's automatically on auto. So if somebody fires a missile at you, it will automatically, or near you, it will fire off flares or chaff. But you can stop that by hitting the bypass switch.
Roger, thank you. Next, we're going to close the doors. Left control and C. That's that, guys. So let me check. Engines done. APU off done. I've bore sighted the IHAD. I can get out of here now and go to... aircraft standard. I want to check that my INU has been fully aligned. So we're going to check that on the right screen by going util. And we're going to check our position confidence. Can you quickly explain position confidence, RC?
First, you need to make sure you're in the TSD screen before you hit util. So you're going to go TSD, util, and then you're going to look at position confidence, which will give you the confidence in the position that you're at right now. So the system right now is 0.18 kilometers off from your exact location. So once it's green, you should be good to go, but it's best to wait till it gets to 0.
Roger. So layman's video, green go. Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm going to click there, back to map. Another way of knowing that it's good to go is if the map shows here on the standard screen. Okay, guys, does anyone think in our layman video there's anything else to do for the startup?
Did you go over exterior lighting or no?
No, it's not that kind of video.
Okay. Then I think you're good.
And the other thing might be uncaging the standby artificial horizon.
Oh yeah.
How do you uncage it, guys? I see it, but
hold right mouse button and scroll up and down, or move the mouse up and down. Sorry.
Roger. So artificial horizon. Hold right mouse button. Yes, thank you. What I did there was hold my right mouse button and scroll down. Okay, guys, we better actually arm up with some weapons. We're not using Hellfire today because Hellfire is controlled by the front seat, so that'll be RC here. I cannot fire it from the rear seat, and we're just looking at the rear seat today. So let me quickly get some rocket pods. Guys, can I fire all 4 rocket stations at once, or does it have to be... Do you know what I'm saying?
You can, yes.
Super.
You can set up to many different levels of salvo.
Roger.
You have 1 through 24.
Thank you. Just going to quickly, guys, I just need to bind something real quick. Where's zoom? Zoom. From
the view, zoom.
Zoom out slow, zoom external out. There it is. I just got to do something real quick, guys.
So I missed some critical step in starting the engine.
Our first chance to have a look at outside. You can see she's a very handsome model. Textures are pretty sweet, and shading and all that good stuff that modern games have nowadays. We're having a few minor FPS issues, but we've got like 60 of us all in one place, so I think we're going to excuse that. Pretty cool, huh? Note, we don't have the fire control radar on the top because that's coming later. Am I right there, guys?
Correct. You can put the radar on it, but it won't work yet.
Oh, Roger, understood. Well, we don't want the drag. Okay, layman's takeoff and landing, guys. Right control and enter gives us that. It just shows the controls. Left cyclic, forward and back cyclic, rudder, otherwise known as anti-torque pedal, guys.
Correct.
The throttle will always be in fly and never be anything but fly as far as I'm aware, so we'll leave that. And then the collective is going to give us our up and down power. So guys, we are going to try and take off. Rather than me try to explain what I'm doing, you can see it all at the top left. So I'm going to take off with more collective. Whoop. Balance that with anti-torque pedal, which is of course balancing the actual power from the rotor. It is actually super laggy, so it's going to be a bit jerky. However, I'm not actually a very good pilot anyway, but okay, you can see there. Note the top of the IHADS, the percent, that is the rotor torque, guys. Is there anything I want to avoid in terms of rotor torque?
You want to keep it under 100 for sure right now.
Roger.
Waiting for
right, so that's that. If I wanted to go forward, I'm just going to get away from you guys because I'm super lagged at the moment. It's killing me, so I'm just going to go over here. The faster I go, I put my nose down to go fast or to move forwards. Obviously, we're balancing that with the collective. The faster I go forward, and you can see my airspeed on the left of the IHADS there, the less anti-torque pedal I need to balance, for reasons I don't really understand, need to balance the torque from the main rotor. And I've got now no rudder on, as you can see, and we're happily plodding along. Right, that's it. That's all we need to show. We're going to show landing now. Could someone want to explain the VSI type instrument on the IHADS on the right, please? I haven't figured it out myself.
The right is your radar altimeter.
So that's when you're under 200 feet, it will have a tape that shows your position relative to 200 feet. So down the bottom is 0, up the top is 200. The digital readout is feet above ground from radar altimeter. That's why you're in the different hover modes or the NOE mode. So when you got the big line, if you're in en route mode with the pitch ladder, you'll have barometric altitude also up in the very top right of the IHADS.
Gary? Right, we're going to come in and land here. I'm right in saying the gear do not go up or down at all there, just always out, yeah?
Correct.
Roger. Right, I'm just going to stick it down.
And now start the engines.
Smoke, it's causing so much lag.
You know, the Hind was like this when it first came out. It was unoptimized. It was horrible. It'll probably be the same, and it'll probably get better. You know, it's just probably how it is, guys. Sorry that it's a little bit dark value to you. It's just the sun's blocked by the clouds. It's a bit annoying. See how I'm
Sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
Cap. Do you have your mirrors turned on by default?
I
find they really chew up the frame rates in this. Press M and see if it gets better or worse.
I would in a second. Let me just... while I'm doing that, Gary, can you very quickly, the 20 seconds, explain what VRS is and how it probably doesn't affect this chopper very much?
I absolutely will. I probably butcher the description, but basically we enter a state that your rotor is traveling through the turbulent air from the lift that's just created. So I guess that kind of stalls the blades. I'm not sure the right way of saying it, but yeah. So you can't create the lift that you want to be able to, and often pulling more collective will just exacerbate the problem.
You basically ingest your own prop wash, and that causes an extreme downward draft.
Now that's a major problem in the other helicopters in DCS, I've noticed. Now that was literally my second flight. I haven't encountered VRS yet, which probably means it's not a major factor in Apache. Do you guys agree with that?
I would say it does exist, and it will be worse the heavier you are. But if you just stay on top of the VSI and never let it go down too much, then you'll be alright.
Great, guys. Right, that leads us just with the fun stuff left. We're going to do gun, and we're going to do rockets. Oh, say hello to Casmo. Casmo, you're welcome in here, by the way. Oh, there he is. We're just doing a mess around. If someone could tell him how to get in, then he's welcome to come and get in. Let me just say, I'm just going to do the weapons, guys. Right now, some fun stuff. Weapons is just in the stream at the moment. We've already got the chain gun on automatically. Now, the cool thing about the chain gun is it will actually aim wherever your IHADS goes. Now, is that not just the coolest thing I've ever seen? In fact, I can even fire it on the ground. To arm up, if you like, the rockets and the chain gun in, simple language, it's pretty much the same way. So I'm going to come over here. That is currently arm safe. I press it, and it will go to arm, hot, unarmed. Oh, fuck's sake. I press it and it will go to armed. I can't do it on the ground, but I can force override it on the ground for fun. So force override it on the ground, and we're now armed. Now I can move my head about, press the trigger, second D10. Oh, forgot the WAS. Right.
And trigger guard.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to start that again. That's a little bit silly. Right. So, firing the gun, first of all, it's super duper easy. First, trigger guard, as we looked at earlier in the controls. Ping. Next, we are going to arm the gun. That is our master arm there. It currently says safe. If you press it, it should go to arm, but it only works in the air. However, we can ground override it with ground override. Ping. That's a very silly thing to allow me to do. Next, we need to do our WAS. Probably easiest if I just show you. Our WAS up is going to select the gun for us. So, WAS up, gun selected, and you can see rounds at the bottom right of the IHADS, round 300. Now, if I turn my head and look around, the coolest thing about this is of course, the gun follows my IHADS. I can't really see it happening, but you trust me. And then if I press trigger second D10, bop, 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 bop. Now, if that's not cool, then you're not cool, because it's friggin' awesome. Now, that's not very accurate. We need to use a laser ranger. The best thing is an automatic laser ranging for our simpletons videos. So, watch this. Weapon. Manual range. Over to this guy here. A for automatic laser ranging. Enter. That's now going to do it all automatically. That is me and my gun set up. So, let's go and take off and shoot a thing.
Cap, can I just interject?
Yeah, send.
On the weapons page, on the left-hand side, you'll also have your burst limit. So that will control how many rounds are fired per depression of or pull of the trigger.
Roger. So, I've got 10, so is that 10 bullets, and then it'll stop firing?
Well, so if you hold it down, it will shoot a maximum of 10. You still have control over it as per normal, but per pull, it will only shoot 10. If you want to change that, change the burst limit.
Roger, I just put that straight up to all, and that is never coming off all. VRS. Well, there's the VRS, guys. Now notice how I pushed right through that. There's quite a few choppers I couldn't actually do that with, so that's interesting. Is it just because of pure power, do you think, guys? Or Casmo will probably know, but... Roger. Okay, auto, we're being told by Casmo, who knows the stuff, obviously. Auto is just a calculation, it's not laser. So the auto is just a kind of automatic calculation. So that's interesting, guys. Right, guys, so what I'm going to do is fire at a thing. All I do is move my head, put the cross on a thing, and fire pretty much. And boom, boom. That's as far as I've got with the gun at the moment, and as far as we're going today with absolute layman's look at it. Guys, to choose to rocket, do I literally just do WAS left now?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do now is WAS left to choose the rocket, and we're on rocket. we get this thing. I don't know the name of it. I call it the staple. It's a bit weird to get used to. My best way of kind of understanding it is I want to adjust my anti-torque pedals until the staple is in line with the cross. You would agree with that, guys?
Negative. You want to move your head in until it's lined up with the cross.
Sorry.
So, yeah, you place the aircraft with the cross, and then. Yep.
Yeah, my misunderstanding. Right, so I'm going to move my head, which is controlling this cross, and it's kind of weird, right, to do this. And I'm right to saying where the cross intersects the staple is where the rockets are going to go. Are you happy with that, guys?
Correct. And the upper limit and the lower limit of the I-beam will show the elevation range of the pod. So they represent maximum aiming points, to my understanding.
Gotcha. So what we're saying is the rockets can tilt up. The rocket pods can tilt up and down slightly. That's right. Yeah.
Correct.
Right. How about that?
It will turn dashed if you're out of limits.
Brilliant. Thank you, guys. I'm literally learning this as I go for my layman's thing. Yeah, I see. So it goes out of limits. Lovely, guys. Thank you. That's basically rockets. Obviously, there's much more to it. If you want to know more for the time being, Wags and Cosmo are making big videos. Let me check on my thing. Right, stunts. We've been told to do stunts, guys. What can it do? What do you reckon? Bearing in mind,
I do really good backflips.
It'll do everything.
Right, guys, we're gonna try a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Here we go. Right,
try not to adjust the collective too much when you're in a move.
Roger. Why? Would the rotor fly off or something?
No, I just find it for me it's a bit happier. Just comes out of the move a bit more.
Right.
Precise.
I'm gonna try this. This may go wrong, valued humanoids, but Apache. That's pretty cool. Right. No, you're not allowed to do that in real life, by the way. Right, guys, I'm going to go down now and try and do a loop. This may go wrong, obviously. Guys, does anyone know the max speed of the Apache, purely out of interest? Or the no exceed speed?
No.
Whew. Okay, I'm going.
I have added up over 150, but...
Where's the goddamn thing gone? There it is. Yes, loop. That is a qualified loop.
That's cool.
It does loops. Wow.
Split S's. It'll do very nicely.
Okay, split S. Here we go. I'm going to get some altitude for this. This is amazing.
Yes.
This is like a gazelle on steroids. Say again, Gary?
It's special. I really like flying it.
Roger. I've got to get rid of this rocket thing. The staple drives me nuts. It gives me... I don't know, it gives me something, so I'm going to go back to cannon.
Whew, didn't have enough altitude.
Okay,
if you just press the WAS in the same direction,
right, thank you. Right, guys, we're going to do a split S.
I didn't crash.
Right, try not to rip ye old rotors. God, this thing is... Yes! Haha! Weirdest split S I've ever done. Straight into VRS, and I've broken the plane. Oh, there you go. Right, look, she's a tough old gal. Look, Invincible's not on, and she's all right. Apart from she's fine. She's fine. Right, guys.
Cool. She takes off.
I will, guys. That is the end of our kind of layman's stupid getting started thing, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. All we've got to do now is go and blow something up for realsies. So I'm going to get a new chopper just because I've probably broken this one. I'll have RC in my front, and we're going to go out and kill some tanks. So stand by for respawn. I'm just going to go hot spawn, guys.
How are you liking it, Cal?
I think it's great. It's a little bit laggy, I'm aware, but when it's all sorted, it's going to be everything's going to be fine. Obviously, there's loads more to learn in getting the thing accurate and stuff, but fun. It's pretty cool.
There you are.
Cool. This is a fun little chopper. I just need to learn how to shoot it.
Right. Here comes RC. Oh, I'm starting on the ground. Right, we're going to get some rockets. Do you want Hellfires? I don't know what to do with them. I'm just saying.
You can, yeah, I can fire them.
All right.
You got to hover though.
Oh Jesus Christ! Right, we're going to try Hellfires for the first time. I haven't even armed these up yet, but we're going to do it.
You don't have to do anything but hover and point me in the right direction.
Right. Well, that's a bit beyond my skills. Guys, come and get with me, please.
RC, I'd advise if you can avoid using LMC.
Whatever he said.
Okay.
Whatever Gary said, listen to Gary. They've put me right out in the middle of nowhere, guys, which is a bit weird.
Yeah, I think the hot start and cold starts are like miles apart.
Well, I'm at the hot start, so let's go.
Something to put the flag.
Okay.
What, guys? Range of layman's range of the Helsinki, the Hellfire, please.
Ideal
no more
is, I
than
think,
8. Yeah.
Play again to the camera because you were on top of each other.
Go ahead.
No, I see. You say.
I think max is about, I think it was 8 to 10, but ideal is 6
Is that miles?
kilometers.
Kilometer? Oh Jesus! I don't do. That's about 4 miles or something. Okay, well it's outside the range of a tank shell pretty much, so that's good. Okay, guys, we're armed up with Hellfires, which we have no idea how to use. Rockets, which I can use. Gun, which I can sort of use. Right, I need to go and do my armament stuff. So let's see if I can remember how to do that. So, cover, check. Override, check. On, check. Weapon, check. Oh my god. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, it's here, isn't it? No. Manual range. So Casmo says this is automatic calculation. Done.
I don't know where they are.
Oh guys, what do I need to do next? WAS for gun first of all. What WAS should I do to allow you the missile, RC? By the way,
I choose the missile. You choose the
Alright.
gun.
All right. Fine.
Yeah,
like
that
that.
will allow you to shoot any targets with your IHADs, so you can use the helmet to aim while RC's on the TADs.
Wow, that's pretty cool, guys. At some point,
if anything pops up close, you can take care of them.
At some point, what we'll do is RC will drive, and I'll be in the not today, but I'll be in the front, and then I can do a layman's vid for the front. That would be interesting. Right, guys, are you all here? Yes, they are. I don't know. Okay, let's go and have a look on the map. Is it cheaty map? How do we know where the baddies are?
Takes a while to
Yeah,
load.
There's icons on the map. There should be a mechanized platoon at 120 for 8 miles.
Right, I'm not going to lead because that's a silly thing, but I think I'm ready and waiting to go, guys. Are you ready, RC?
Right.
Starscream, are you in here?
I am.
Take off, Blix. There you are. Right, RC, we're going. Hold on to your nuts. I'm just going to test fire. I'm not firing at anyone, so don't go weird. Okay, it works. Okay, Grim Reaper's first sortie in the Apache valued humanoids. There's going to be lots of us, I'm not going to lie. It may get a bit laggy, but we'll do it.
Lots of sexy boom boom.
Lots of sexy boom boom, that's right. Here's a question for you guys who have been watching WAGs and stuff. How much damage can you do with the chain gun? Will it hit a tank? Like the GAU 8?
I was doing damage to a T-55 earlier, so...
I don't know, it's good.
So if you hit it from the top, apparently it'll go through at least some of the lighter tanks.
Sure. Oh, one thing, trim valued humans is we need to explain the trim. I'm using, which is the trim button we use, guys, at the moment?
Force trim up.
Force trim up. Okay, the way you use it is you get the stick fly with the cyclic where it's relatively comfortable like that, and then press it and then let go of the stick. That's kind of, how do I explain that? That's kind of recentered the stick at that kind of flight attitude. Just try it and you'll get it as soon as you similar to a Huey, for instance, in the way it performs.
Yeah, similar to a Huey, that's what I said. I can't get it to shoot.
I must admit, it's cool doing this with my flight buddies, their gun just going all over the place. Like pointing, like a friggin' Terminator or something. Right, here we go. Mechanized infantry, something or other, ahead of us.
Roger, they are on the other side of the river, just kind of east of that island that's in the middle of the river. I can go draw their fire.
Yeah, do that. I should say there are symbology select buttons as well. That's a bit above our layman thing. But do you want to give that 30 seconds go just to explain that there are different modes for flying? That's you, Gary.
Copy that. So you've got your hover modes, which kind of indicate you've got a cross in the middle of the IHADs. Think of that as your rotor. There's a line deviating from the center of that cross. It shows in which direction you're moving. So if you wanted to hold a hover, you'd bring that line with the circle on the end of it back into the middle of the cross. If you're moving forward, the line will be to the forward. if you're going left, line to the left sort of thing.
Did not know that, Gary. That's excellent.
Yep. So that's by pressing the symbology select button down. If you press it down again, you'll get a circle or kind of a box around your cross. That's, I believe, a 12-foot box kind of placed at a point on the ground. So you can use that as a reference to the ground and make sure you're holding in a position. By pressing it forward once, you kind of move into, I don't know, maybe a transition mode you'd call it, where it gives you similar symbology to the hover mode, but your velocity vector line, I think, shows over a wider speed range. It's good for trimming nose to tail and when you're flying nap of the earth. And if you press the symbology select button up once again, it will bring you to your en route mode or kind of cruise mode, where you have a pitched ladder, velocity vector, and your barometric altitude is also shown in the top right.
Gary, that's one to be done. Right.
County Valley Mechanized Infantry, they are right across a bridge in a river at my 12. I'm popping through now.
Let's do them, boys.
You'll see they're in an open area right on the other side of the bridge.
Tally, right, let's get them, guys. How would an Apache operate? Would it stand off? Would it...
Often they would have a scout with them that would go out, find where the targets are, identify an ideal firing position, and from there kind of take a good shot. It's kind of more of a standoff, I do believe.
What's that?
More like a sniper.
We just got hit.
How did that happen? Nothing shot us. They hit us with a one...
Yeah, we're getting shot at.
They hit us with a 120 mil. All right, I've been in worse situations than this. I'll say, oh.
Good luck.
I can't believe that. Oh, sortie's gone wrong already.
I'm pretty much out of surface up here with this shaking.
Right, let's go and get a new one, RC, so we can show how to use the Hellfire.
Right.
We'll cut that out, boys. Don't worry.
Well, we're gonna try rockets.
A helicopter.
See, I'm not in it yet. I'm not in it yet.
Okay.
The helicopter did an uncommanded roll to the right. Was that rotor blade stall?
It's a, yeah, if you get, how fast were you going?
I was trying to slow down.
Yeah, I've had it a few times.
So is that just the rotor blade stalling?
I think so.
Okay. So...
Bounce off the
I
ground.
haven't quite figured out what has caused it, but it seems like...
Well, me trying to slow down really fast apparently causes something.
You done broke it. You done goofed.
There's no eject.
Nope.
Yep, no eject.
How do I shoot? I'm armed.
The rotor spinning looks pretty cool, right?
We don't have to be so close if you want to use Hellfires, by the way.
Yeah, this big... Don't know what I was doing.
I'll land and try to figure this out. No, crash. Oh. Okay, that was a little hard. Yeah, she's fine. Tough old bird.
Right, guys. I'm armed up. I'm going to ever so quickly do my thing. Zap, 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 and zap, and zap. Right, guys, I'm done. What heading was it, please?
120.
I got
Roger.
killed.
Let's go, RC. Is that you, Graham? Did you have a mine issue as well?
Try to survive. Ah! Nope, I'm dead.
Right, now he is dead. Right, okay, that wasn't the most successful first sortie, but it was the first sortie. Right, RC, we're going straight in for a Hellfire this time, so let's have you sharp as a whistle, please.
Reggie, you could probably hover on the other side of the river and hit them without them hitting you.
I'm gonna. Well, I know where the action is because I can see a bunch of exploded helicopters.
I do have to say, one thing I love about this is the verbal RWR.
I can't hear it. I wonder why.
Don't want to jettison.
I don't know.
I hear it. It says missile, and then it also says like Patriot, 8 o'clock.
Guys, while I'm heading to target, a very quick 30-second explanation of the flares and chaff and stuff, please. How does it work? Is it all automatic?
If you have it on auto, it is. If you can set it to bypass and do it manually.
Ali, yeah.
Basically like a Hornet.
Right. We didn't actually go. Do you have a kind of HOTAS spines for the bypass?
Yeah,
I'm sure there is. CMWS.
Alright, fine. Also, tell me when you want me to stop and hover, because I can't really see where the baddie waddies
I
are.
can get the laser working here, which I can't seem to get working right now.
I've had a weird thing with the laser where I have 2 buttons on my controller bound for the laser. Both of them, the legitimate controls, they both are detected within DCS, but only one of them will actually trigger the laser.
Okay.
Well, in testing, I've been having no problems with it right now. I can't get
Figure
it
this
to
out.
fire with the
Yeah, might as well
LRFD trigger.
take off.
First D10.
Yeah, you set the
D10.
TDAC to TADS on the right hand grip.
Yeah.
There, I'm getting the feel of this thing.
TADS.
Now, I've noticed with the guns, first and second detent will both shoot the gun.
Negative, you've bound it wrong.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm having the same thing. Well, it's bound to second, but for some reason, first is also shooting.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it
How
is.
weird. Alright.
So I put the guard up, and then, yeah, if I just hit first or second, it'll shoot the guns.
Didn't notice, but alright. Does anyone know where the baddie waddies are? Because I can't find them anymore.
There is smoke and fire directly in front of them.
Through the flames and fire?
I'm also orbiting.
Oh.
If you want me to drop flares, just say so.
Yes, please.
Laser was off, Gary.
Gary.
Dropping flares.
Gary. Right, Elsie, can you find those flares for me? Because
I am pretty high up.
I must be dreaming.
Right.
This is radios, it looks like.
Sorry,
Is that fire there?
No, I can't see it. Oh, there's fire right in front of us. You can see.
Right. Well, all right. I'm gonna Parker here, not
You can
Parker.
stop here.
I'm doing it. I'll see. I'm doing it. Right. Watch this. Oh my God. Trim is a bit funny.
Where's this laser at?
There's an amazing wealth of stuff you can do with the TSD and the TADS. If you look into what you can be done with control measures and putting targets in, and you can slew all your systems and slave it to a certain set of targets. That's probably more advanced in this video.
Right, viewers, I'm learning as I'm going. I'm going to try and get her in a hover. I'm looking at my VSI type guy there. Okay, it's not that difficult to get in a hover guy. I know this isn't a hover, but I mean, just how you do it. Kind of get it.
If you press the symbology switch down, it'll bring you into the hover mode, and then you can use that velocity vector line with a circle. Try and bring that to the center of the crosshair.
Those are bound.
At some point, we'll have hold modes.
Weapon trigger.
There's a missile coming at us. Oh, uh-oh.
Don't worry about it. Oh, you can't. All right.
Gets to be.
Wow, we are dead.
Oh, no, you're dead.
We are dead. Look at that. We are absolutely trashed there, RC.
So real quick, where exactly is this laser ranging at?
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm going to terminate there.
The laser is up front.
Don't know where the trigger guard is.
So I can't do it.
No.
Let me terminate that real quick, guys. So summary, that was obviously our first go, and obviously we haven't got really a clue what we're doing yet. But that shows you absolute basics of how to get up, how to go and blat at something relatively ineffective, have a bit of fun. My first impression is, if anyone cares anymore, what I think. I like it. Like I said, it's a little bit laggy at the moment, but behind was when it came out, so whatever. It's super easy to, like I said, if I can do that within half an hour, anyone can do that. Glitch. It's super easy. It's very forgiving to fly. It's not like flying an MI8 or a Hind, which takes a lot of work. So it's easy. Looks pretty decent. I'm not actually a massive fan of the cockpit inside, but I haven't had a proper look, obviously. Outside looks very nice. Guns fun. Rockets, well, there's rockets, aren't they? Hellfire I haven't tried yet, obviously. So that's, I guess, my first impressions of it, but relatively happy. I pay my buck like everyone else. Any other final comments from you guys from the last hour or so's experience?
Taka.
I died, but I killed a BDR-80 before I died.
With your face?
Nope, did it with a gun.
Right, guys, anyway, go out there and let me know what you think as well, and tell me how terrible I am. I will see you later. Alright, guys? That was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, good stuff, Cap. I think you picked it up pretty well.
Guys, how about giving next time having baddies that don't shoot you from 20 miles away with fucking SAM missiles?
I don't know what they did.
We gotta do it this time.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Who's trying to climb a tree with their Apache right now?
That's me.
Right, I'm going to put that together. I have no idea why I'm going to, but we might as well just do it. I will see...
me in on our channel real quick.
Yep, and I will see the rest of some of you for War Games tomorrow, guys. I will catch you later.
Yep, see you then,
Have fun, Cap.
See you.
Alright. I don't know where exactly these tanks are.
Okay, yeah, so I have no clue if my gun's actually hitting these guys. I don't think so.
Yeah, I was having trouble getting it to be accurate also. Like, I was way off.
So I think that has a lot to do with the laser ranging, and until we can figure out how to do the laser ranging without having, somebody in front, AI, having George up there do it.
What's this for, sorry? What weapon?
Not laser ranging your gun.
The gun, you don't need laser ranging, but if you go into the weapon page with the gun selected, you'll see man range down in the bottom row. If you box that, and then on the keyboard unit, press A and enter, it'll put it in auto,
something.
so that's using your radio altimeter and attitude, which will give you trigonometric calculation to the range of your target, and that'll make the gun pipper much more accurate.
Okay, standby one. I'm gonna land real quick and see how you do this.
Gary, could
So I boxed the man range. I enter auto enter, but it says on manual.
Same for me.
Okay, and on your iHats,
Yeah, same
say A. And are you getting a reading in the bottom line with an A?
A 2.5. Yep.
Yep, that's working. Otherwise, it would say M 1.5, which is a manual 1500 meters.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So the indication in the NPCD stays, for example, 1500, but then when you have the indication of the auto, then that's fine. All right.
Great.
Okay, so now I'm on the ground. I'm looking, what's that, left MFD? Looking for what now?
So put it on the weapon page.
I don't see an option for the weapon page.
It'll be the bottom left-hand side, WPN.
WPN.
Bottom right-hand corner, left-hand corner.
Oh, it's a physical button. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. And if you was the gun, or press the selection button on the bottom of the row, you'll see manual range on the bottom row as well.
And then I can just set that to auto?
Yeah, so if you box that button, and then on your keyboard unit press A, alpha, and then enter. And on your iHats you'll see the ranging indication change from M 1.5 to A, and then it will represent in how many kilometers away the target is.
It kind of works better with the manual than the damn auto thing.
So optimum range, I believe, is still about 1500 meters, but it'll also give you a better idea of when you are at that range.
Okay, that's strange. I hit main range. I have the 1500s boxed. I go over here and I hit A, and then I hit enter, and it did not do anything.
No, but in your iHats, where there was M 1.5 towards the bottom row above your azimuth and elevation indicator, it should say A, and then a number.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So it doesn't change in the man range on the MFD, it's in the iHats that it changes.
Correct, yeah.
Oh my god, this is going to be one hell of a learning curve.
It sure is.
How do I fire the rockets?
How do I do anything?
The rockets is not as simple. It's a simple thing to do, really.
So with the rockets, you've got the crosshair in your iHats, that remains the same, but just because you can change where that's looking right, you need a way to make sure that you are physically looking and lined up where the rockets are pointing. So you've got the I-beam. You need to move your head so the I-beam is lined up with the crosshair, and if the crosshair is in either extreme, well, as long as it's within the I-beam, then it's within the elevation or azimuth angle change possible from the pylon. So if you put the crosshair on the target you want, position the aircraft so that when you look at it, and so everything's lined up, right? So the I-beam and the crosshair are lined up, and as long as the crosshair is between the top of the I-beam and the bottom, and you're within a reasonable range, that it will hit that point.
Do I need to do anything other than have them selected on my weapons page?
It's better to was them. So if you have that bound, you think you want to do left for the rockets, and then there's a cover you need to have bound to open that up, the trigger cover, and then pull the trigger.
Trigger guard.
So it's the same trigger cover that fires the gun, right?
Yeah, correct.
I don't see the trigger cover. The simulator is just a button. Oh my goodness.
So in the iHads, you see a rectangular box down the bottom with a smaller box in it, right? That kind of shows you where your head is pointing in relation to the possible movement of the unit. You'll see it's possible to get azimuth and elevation limit. So they'll tell you when you're trying to aim at a point outside of where the iHads or the PMVS or the TADS, sorry, whichever one it is using at the time, can actually slew. So that's the unit on the front of the helicopter.
Yeah,
So I'm
especially
getting select type.
Say again.
For the weapons, it says type select.
Yeah. I forget what one I select. I don't normally mess with that. I just load it up in through the F8 menu, and I don't generally have to adjust that. But if you can remember which ones you loaded, you can set that type.
So the George isn't working yet?
No, he's working.
Yeah, he works for me. I got him shooting Hellfires.
Oh, yeah.
He was hitting targets.
Just gotta know the buttons, I would assume.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't sort my bindings for him yet.
So under pilot, you want to have bound, what is it called? George AI helper index show hide. That'll bring up his menu, and then there's a different control category called AH64D George AI helper. In there you've got the directional keys and select and whatnot.
Yeah, I think I'll need a second modifier.
Quite likely.
Gun set ball. Roger. Roger for ceasefire. Roger for ceasefire. Roger for target store.
Well, it's 8:30 AM here. I've been up all night. I need to at least go get an energy drink or something. So I'm gonna drive up to the shops. I'll be back shortly. Be right back.
Shrack target.
Which target was that?
That was a BMP.
Yeah, are you beating up on the mechanized guys over there?
Well, yeah, they were launching tow missiles at me, so
So
screw these guys.
Here's one thing. How many of you are out there?
A few, I guess.
And how many of you are using Hellfires?
I guess 0. That's what we should be using, I know.
No. Well, it's more a point of if you're all going to be out there, just make sure you're not all on the same laser code.
Oh, yep.
Might have one of you teach me how to use George.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's still a BMP up.
But definitely got to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot him with guns, and it's not working out too well, but I'll eventually get him. But
I'm trying to get good eyes and get him with rockets, but I don't have direct eyes on him.
But, I mean, the fact that I can shoot from the side with the gun, beautiful.
Roger, proceed.
I wonder how well the gun works for air-to-air. Like, is it that simple of looking at the other helicopter, pulling the trigger, and shooting him, or?
Well, if you do that, you're far too close, but yep.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
So consent to fire is not even done.
It won't calibrate correctly.
Yeah, but keep that BMP busy. I'm creeping up of the earth, and I'm gonna get set for a nice rocket attack.
Copy. Unless I can hit him.
Yep.
Which, strafing from the side, not so easy.
Guns.
Yeah.
A.
You have to shoot behind him.
Don't know.
Well, even then it shoots forward, and I'm like, what the hell, man?
Hey guys, I'm peeling out.
Let's see, flare. Flare dispense. C.
Ah, okay. So before, when I was trying to do the rockets, because I had the double pod on, it was giving me the which one, but I didn't know how to change.
Maybe I have to be airborne for that.
Oh, so close, are you kidding me?
Patriot. 11 o'clock. Searching.
I couldn't get a direct hit.
Yeah, I don't think any of us can. So close, though.
Yeah, that was pretty. Whoop. He can get direct hits on me.
Yeah, he's an AI with a frickin' pinpoint precision radar. Even though the weapon system itself might not have radar precision, but he does. Whoa, missile in front of me? What the hell?
That was an accident. Apparently, I can hit the weapon's fire, and that tells him to fire it?
Oh, okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, or 4.
So it was you
or
firing
just an empty
missiles?
launcher. Ah,
You rifled?
No.
I was just carrying
Yeah,
one.
I just rifled by accident.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so
Dang,
we
you
get
carry a lot of these.
also warnings from friendly.
Yeah, well, because the MWS can't identify friend or foe. It just tells you that it saw a plume. It's like, hey, that looks like a missile.
So I'm guessing you just put this box on the target, and then you can hit the weapon fire and he'll fire it?
No idea.
Okay, I'm gonna try with the guns.
Yeah, I wish you luck, because I'm...
Yeah, that's not gonna end well because I already took quite a bit of damage.
I got one and hit on
two,
a second one before I went down, but I also flew in and got way too close. Yeah, just put your cross on them. The rounds will hit.
Yeah, not so much.
Oh, he can still see me through the trees.
He is the trees.
Okay, he's firing on you. I'm going in.
Yeah, I don't. For some reason, all my stuff is working.
I hope he's gonna fire on you and not me.
I just killed some infantry.
Is there a way to tell if it's locked on anything with the
Oh, I got a bit of damage. I damaged him. Finally, but I had to get far too close. But I'm still flying.
We got reinforcements inbound, so.
Yeah, they take a while. They got to come from the other side of the map.
Did somebody just shoot me?
Yeah, he's still firing.
Or there's a bunch of new guys firing.
Yeah, I took some shots from the friendly side.
Missiles.
Oh yeah, they all. Okay.
Shrack.
Nice.
Finally, but not with rockets.
Copy. Ceasefire. Pausing Hellfire.
I think I put rockets absolutely everywhere in the area except on that BMP.
Roger. Ceasefire.
Oh, there's other.
Maybe those are the reinforcements.
No, we still have insurgents down there.
Oh, dismounted.
Yeah, we have some dismounts.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see that. I saw tracers.
Yeah, I'm Winchester, so I have to RTB.
Setting trajectory to low. Setting to high.
Well, if it's dismounts, that's not gonna be their day.
Do I need to do something to switch between outside pylons and inside pylons?
Shrack.
I would not. I have no clue.
Yeah.
No. I think you can just shoot them. I see them all selected at once.
Yeah, there is one of your settings is to change between guns, rockets, and Hellfires.
How do you tell George to look in a certain direction?
So I had a box when I had it on Hellfires. There was like this box, and then when I pulled the trigger, it would say it was locked on something, and then when I fired, but I couldn't tell if the Hellfire went there, if it just kept going off into the distance.
Okay, I'm struggling to figure out George.
And try and target him. Yeah, when I pull up the George menu, all I get is like guns.
Yes.
Well, he's targeting helicopters, and I don't know how to deselect.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
So if I accidentally shoot somebody, I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
Yep. I just fired one straight off.
And slaving. Bounty slaving.
Oh yeah, so you have 4 buttons for the George.
Half left. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
WASD, and if you bring up the menu, you can like change the options.
I do not want to just sit
What was
still
the command to bring
and
up the
city
menu?
target.
I think it's left control and V.
So let me get the TADS video. I should need to trim this out.
Confirm. Yeah. Left control V.
Video.
Oh, what's that called so I can put it to a keybind?
TADS. Zoom.
A different keybind?
Okay.
So it just fires him straight out. I can't get him to lock anything.
George interface show and hide.
Okay, and then. And then just WASD to set different stuff in here?
Yeah, I guess I haven't. I'll just press buttons and you did something.
That'll be sleep.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, this is cool. Alright, sweet!
It's gonna be so much fun once we know a bit more of the systems.
Yeah, I'm sure the people that fly with Petrovich already know a little bit on how to use George, but I've never used Petrovich, which is funny because I also have the Hind and just never flown it.
Oh, he's great to use. Put him in a direction, as long as you keep the helicopter like, you know, level and straight or whatever, he'll hit almost every time.
Well, the straight and level part will be the hard part, because I still don't know there's a button in here for hovering, yeah?
There's supposed to be. I don't know if they have it yet. RC said something about they're gonna add it yet later.
Ah, so it's not implemented, got it.
So it might not be implemented. Gosh darn it, I cannot land for the life of me.
Yeah, I'm watching the thing on the right side that shows me my descent. Keep vertical speed. That comes in super handy.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's nice to finally have a helicopter that tells you that right in front of your face.
Oh, no kidding. I saw that when I was flying the C-130 for our Benghazi thing, because that's the first time I've flown that C-130. There's on the HUD, it shows you what throttle setting you need in order to maintain speed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was like, what? Well, this will make formation flying really easy. I just accelerate to the speed I need, and then I'll pull the throttle back, and it tells me which, it'll tell me at that speed, this is the throttle that I need in order to maintain. American technology is amazing when it's actually implemented in DCS, because it's just like an easy button. And just like this this RWR, I like this thing. Patriot, 12 o'clock, searching.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much perfect.
Mm-hmm. And then having it in the MWS on top of that, hell yeah. Missile, 12 o'clock.
Well, I've got 3 Hellfires if somebody wants to get in the front, because I'm almost in a hover.
Okay, so are we continuing to the north?
I have no idea, I'm just in a helo.
Do you know how to show the blur in this place?
Well, I broke my blades.
Yeah, you click on width, VID, and then you can select TDAS. Or menu as in your helmet-mounted system.
So, how many people in here are in VR?
I am.
How many of you have tried to touch the hook with your glove to find out it doesn't work?
Oh yeah, I tried.
Like the fan in the...
Let's rearm. Alright, I think I'm gonna just keep messing around here. Anyway, I'm going to...
Version 2.0.
Let you guys go. There will definitely be more Apache videos in the future, so thank you for watching. I know it's not the greatest performance. I did not do the greatest in flying this thing, and guess I'm learning. So anyway, appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time. I'm Shrack. Bye.
Megaboo, how did you say you show the blur? You go menu?
So do you want to see it in your eye thingy? In the eyelids?
No, I guess the display.
On the display there's the VID button.